What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I appreciate it very much. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well so you do not miss out on any of my upcoming content. So on today's video, I headed out to the lake on an extremely cold day. It started off at like 38 degrees, dropped down into the low 30s by the time I got the boat on the trailer, just continually dropped throughout the day. Big cold front come in, and I thought if I got out during these conditions, there would be a chance to potentially get into a great big bass. So I headed out to the water, and I did put some fish in the boat, but you're going to have to check out the video to see if I was able to get an absolute monster. Some of you have been asking how to support the channel, and if you are looking for a good new pair of sunglasses for the upcoming 2022 season, you can go check out TifosiOptics.com, which they're linked in the description down below. And you can use code GunfishTV to save yourself some money, and also you support the channel that way. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, here we go. So we're out here on this lake today, and it's very cold. It's only 39. And yesterday, like I said, was 72, which is crazy. But the water temps are way warmer than what I thought they were going to be. What is the surface temp back here? 47.79, and it's still climbing a little bit. But we are going to throw that good old one knocker. This is an absolute killer in here a lot of times. And we used to throw the Strike King Red Eye Shad all the time, is the one we used to throw in here in the red crawl pattern. But I really like this one knocker. And I tell you what, I'm gonna do something that I normally don't do. If y'all watch my channel a lot, y'all know. But is get the old net halfway ready. And got my Tifosi optics sitting down here. It is very cloudy today, so I will not need them. But if you're looking for a new pair of sunglasses, TifosiOptics.com, use code GunfishTV and get you 15% off. So we're gonna go ahead and start fishing. This is a very shallow, stumpy lake. Has a lot of brush piles in it, but if I could think of anywhere where potentially today I could catch a giant, it would be in here. So this is where I came. Got about 3 hours to try to get it done, and maybe it'll happen. Very dark, tannic water. This lake usually does not get muddy. Doesn't get a ton of pressure because it's trolling motor only. I think that helps with some of the pressure. But the fish in here can be very stubborn and very hard to catch. You just have to kind of locate them and luck up and get one to bite. I don't want to say luck up. I always hate to say that, but sometimes fishing is luck sometimes. You know, you get lucky. I'm not gonna lie, but it's mainly skill. Because once you find them and get on them, then you gotta catch them. But a lot of times finding them is the hardest part. We might have just had a bite right then. One might have just touched it. Not sure. And what I'm doing is I'm just throwing this out there, bombing it. It's a lot of hurdles and stuff out and stumps and stuff out here in front of me. Just went over a hurdle right then. But just throwing it out there and just ripping it. Cranking it kind of slow. Then stopping it. And then ripping it. And just through the years, I found that gets a good reaction strike. And that's just the way that I'm gonna start fishing it. You know, I might definitely change it up. And I'm gonna throw some other stuff too. I'm gonna pick up the jerk bait and probably the DT6. Might throw the silver buddy. Who knows? Probably gonna throw the jig at some point. But I really would like to get on this lipless bite.
because you can catch some bigs in here like this if they're on it. There's one. First fish. He's nothing big, but we got our first fish and we hadn't been here no time. I stopped it to like look at my reel. He's tiny. Oh, he come off. Oh, he come off right there. That's okay. Right here on the side of this point. This point comes out. He was right here on the side of it. I've caught a lot of fish there before. But I stopped it to like look at my reel and he knocked it. Ooh, that is a big fish. That is a big old fish right there. That's what we want to eat this doggone thing right here. That's that 10-pounder. And there are some in here. There are some in here. Oh God, I just got rocked. There he is, bass. I mean, he hit it so hard. He's not big, but I'm gonna tell you what, he hit it just as doggone hard as you want to get bit. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what. How about that? Golden color, I mean. Wow, he knocked the fire out of it. Thank you, bud. Oh man, we might be in for something because we have not been here long. And this place, this is not normally how it goes. You normally don't catch them quick like that. Oh, nice. I definitely believe the heavier concentration of fish is going to be back that way because that's the deeper end. This end here is the flatter, shallower end. So it's been so cold that I really think that deeper end is going to have a higher concentration of fish. And just based off of what I was seeing as I came, you know, this way, I was seeing more fish back on the other end, and the water temperature is dropping as I'm coming back this way too. It's dropped actually about half a degree. So we're going to pick that jerkbait up, probably throw right here off this little point, and we're going to go back through the area that we fished, and then we get back on that point, we're going to pick this old one knocker back up and see if we can get us a tank. But right here in front of me is actually where I caught that 7-1 that I was telling y'all about earlier. That was the biggest fish I've ever caught out of here. It was actually right here. So we're going to pick up the jerkbait, fire that up there, and see if we can get a taker. The sun is actually like, it's not coming out, but it's kind of peeking through the clouds a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's get that jerkbait. Now, I like a good jerkbait bite too now. They want to get on this bad boy. I will take it. I can tell you that. We're gonna give it a little bit of love juice on there. Ain't gonna hurt nothing, I can tell you that. See if we can get us a bass on the old X-Wrap. When they're on the jerkbait bite in here, that can be really good too. A lot of fun. The sun's trying to peak a little bit, I swear it is. I definitely did not expect to see that thing today at all. I mean, not at all. Give me a little bit of warmth Whew. But the highest temperature of today was actually this morning. It was like 42 this morning, and it's just gonna continually drop through the day. It's dropping right now. It's 39 when I dumped the boat in, but she is chilly. We're gonna throw that DT6. We're gonna throw that in here, and then we'll fish back up to that point. We're probably gonna throw a little Kitech too. Probably gonna tie that on here shortly. But I mean, if I can get bit or get some good bites on some of these other baits, then I'm not too worried about it. But might have to finesse them just a little bit. I don't know. Got it. Yep. He does not feel big. I can't tell though, actually. Maybe he, oh no. Oh, pike. And I can tell you that bumped off a stump when he bit it. Like it bumped right off a stump. Let's get this sucker. Get this slimy sucker off of here. Y'all can see I got my pliers back in the boat today. Much needed. All right, hey, that's a bite. Check our line. Oop, he got to nick their line a little bit, so we need to retie. That's one thing very important. You catch a fish like that, a pike or something, you need to check your line, because they will tear it all to pieces, and then next thing you know, you hang into a great big bass and he breaks off and you're gonna be all mad. Don't want that to happen. So we'll get retied here. The wind is blowing my line everywhere, but we'll get retied and see if we can get us another one. That's actually the second bite that I've had on this, and I haven't thrown it long at all. All right, so just put on the DT6 in the old school classic OG shad wrap color, basically. But right there, just that silver with black back. It's my favorite color in a shad wrap, so I saw this and I was like, I gotta get one of them. But just the fish were kind of ticking that crawdad color, so I thought maybe if I went a little more natural, we might be able to convince them to bite, but not real sure. We're gonna throw it along to this point, see if we can get bit. Then we might pick the trap back up and we can break around that point right there. But this day certainly has not turned out how I was hoping it would, as far as catching fish. I was just kind of hoping. Oh, there's one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know how good. Don't come off. Well, I was just talking. Oh yeah, he's not a bad one. Just talking about how, oh, he's got the very, I mean, I'd normally just boat flip this guy, but oh yeah, he's got it good enough. Get in here. I was just saying that the day hasn't quite turned out as far as fish catching how I wanted it to, but I mean, there we go on the one knocker. And I mean, he hit it just as hard as a fish can hit it, doggone it. Pretty one. It has been a bit of a grind. It might be more there. A lot of times they kind of pile up right there. Good deal. Thank you, buddy. Man, been tough. It has been tough. See if there's another one up there. I was about to go straight silver buddy mode. I might still do that here in a second. Well, we would have had 3 fish. Instead, we got 2. We'll throw the jerkbait back through this area too. Tend to catch some on the jerkbait through here. Water's 48.2 in here. It's the warmest I've seen it anywhere. I mean, that fish crushed it too when he bit it. Like, sometimes you just gotta like talk junk to them and they'll bite if you talk enough junk. It seems to happen that way sometimes. I don't know. All right, we're gonna turn around and go back down right here with the old jerkbait. And there we go. She was a little hung up. We got her now though. Normally catch some fish here on the jerkbait too. It's a really good spot. Ooh, that was a bite. Went to jerk it and he was pulling away with it. There he is. Might be more than one there, because what is that? I don't know if that's a bass or a pike. Oh, that's a bass. Not a bad one either. Get in here. That's the biggest of the day. Got him right in the top of the nose. I don't know if it's more than one there. It might be, because I got bit right before I caught him. He was not coming off. All right, there we go. These bass are so golden right now. Me and my buddy Scott were talking about how golden these bass are. They just look gold. It's weird. But he's pretty. Hoping for a bigger one though. Thank you, bud. Well, that's the 2 biggest fish came from the same area. Caught that fish right there, that pole, and I caught the other fish right in there. So they might be pushed up in here. That's a fish. I can't believe it. There we go. There's a fish out at the end of that treetop. Oh man, y'all don't know how many times I've fished that treetop. If you heard me say I can't believe it, that's because I've fished that treetop so many times and I've never caught one. There he is, little guy, off into that tree. We're gonna flip in there and see if we can get us another one. Thank you, bud. Got him on that rage bug. Oh man, whew. Been a while since I caught a fish. Well, I lost that one right over there, but man, got us a fish flipping a treetop. Nice. Oh, line dug in. All right, y'all, this is gonna be the last cast right here. We're gonna get this in and we gotta call it quits. I got a couple bites off that small stob right there and missed both of them on back-to-back cast. I don't know what it was, but some fish down there willing to bite the old rage bug, obviously. But we have got to get to the house. Wasn't even planning to fish today, but came out and fished before this snow's coming. Hopefully it don't snow too much, but it was tough. But we caught some fish. That was all I wanted to do. I was really hoping for a big one. That didn't happen, unfortunately. No bigs hit the deck, but I'll take it. I'll take it. We could have come out here and zeroed. And this is a tough fishery too. This is not somewhere where you just come and just whack them. This is not that place. So we had a good day. Let's go ahead and get this thing on the trailer. I really appreciate y'all watching. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And I will see y'all next time on Gunfish TV.